Hi everyone, welcome to Szenan-Balance Live. I'm Szenan-Balance from Szenan-Balance, the acupuncturist. Wow, today's topic we're going to talk about what is an anxiety attack. What is an anxiety attack? Right. So we're going to talk about the anxiety attack symptoms. It could be horrible, terrifying. Why is that? Because it may be when you had an anxiety attack, it may look like a heart attack or stroke. Right. So to understand the anxiety attack, it may be look like the others, but it's not. Alright. So it may help you to understand this. It may help you to pinpoint it's not actually the others, it's actually anxiety attack. It's not gonna kill you. Alright. Now, how do we do that? Let me go to the Facebook first. Would like to do the same with me, please. If you're on Facebook Live, please share this live video and share it as watch party and tag your friend and your family in. Share this live video with your friend and family. So, right, so it's a bit noisy as you can hear the background side because the builder is out there to do some work for us. I'm going to my Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, please say hi to me. Thank you very much. Right, Instagram, live on Instagram. That's it. Right, let's start. Hi Eric, how are you? Hi Happy Day, how are you? Thank you for joining us. So what is an anxiety attack? Right. So we're going to talk about some symptoms that is very rare. Very, very rare. Which means those symptoms is going to present when you have a stroke. So when you look at this patient, they have an anxiety attack. It looks like they have a stroke. Okay, and how do you figure out they are not stroke? And actually they are anxiety attack, we're going to talk about it later on. Okay, so anxiety attack is a feeling of overwhelming apprehension, okay, worry, distress, or fear, right? So anxiety attack is a combination of the emotional change, right? Worry, distress, and fear. It's a combination things that together and that happen in a body, right? For many people, an anxiety attack builds slowly. So it builds up slowly, then it got worse. So it may worsen as a stressful event approaches. So as it builds up, then if anything comes up or you go to any place or any event that happen, then it make it worse. It can trigger it, make it worse. Okay, so anxiety attacks can vary greatly, and symptoms may differ among individuals. That's because the many symptoms of anxiety don't happen to everyone, and they can change over time. So we talk about the symptom of anxiety. The very common one is increased heart rate, rapid breathing, restlessness, trouble concentrating, focusing, right? Difficult falling asleep, right? But there are other symptoms like tingling, twitching in the muscle, dizziness, short of breath, hot flashes, all these things. Those symptoms are not as common. So you see that those symptoms I just named, if you suffer from anxiety, you don't get all of them. You definitely won't get all of them. But with some patients, particularly every time they have anxiety, they do get some of the symptoms. For example, dizziness. So then you have to actually work it out whether this is a real dizziness or is it actually from the neck or is actually from a stroke because you're just about to faint, right? Or it is actually from anxiety. So or mania disease. So patient, if they suffer from mania disease, they lost the balance, they get dizziness, which is vertigo. And what happens for them is they lost the confidence and they're very, very worried and they get anxious, very anxious. Why is that? Because they're not sure whether they can stop and stand up and walk properly, whether they can control their walking. They totally lost their confidence. They fear, they're scared that they will fall down and hit something. So therefore, they suffer from anxious. They get anxious, right? And that's because the dizziness causing that, right? But how do you justify? How do you tell? Is the dizziness first? Mania disease cause the anxiety, and not the anxiety cause the dizziness. And in this case, it's quite difficult. If you don't normally have dizziness, if you normally have anxiety, most of the cases use anxiety causing this problem. If you have anxiety all along your life and suddenly you get dizziness, you have to go to your doctor to figure it out, to help you to diagnose this dizziness symptom is new to your anxiety. It's not from stroke, it's not from mania disease, something like that. So it could be horrible. It could be horrible. All right, let's see. If you may get headaches, dizziness, and what else? You may get numbness and tingling in your chest, in your palm, in your fingers. And look at this. And or shortness of breath. All the symptoms I just listed up. It can be stroke. It sounds like stroke, right? And it sounds like heart attack. And that's horrible. That's terrifying. There's horrible symptoms that appear. If your first time to suffer of this, even though you have ongoing anxiety issues, I would suggest you go to A&E, go to your doctor, for them to help you to figure out whether this symptom is actually heart attack symptoms or stroke symptom or come from anxiety. You need to do that, right? So don't wait for that unless you have anxiety all your life, and every time it happens you get tingling and numbness or dizziness, and chest pain, chest discomfort and tingling and tight chest. Unless you have all this every time you have your anxiety, then every time you go to A&E, go to a doctor, and they clear you up, you do the ECG, everything they've done, and they say, oh, don't worry, it's not a heart attack, it's not a stroke, then you're clear and you don't have to worry about it's actually from anxiety. So anxiety symptoms, it can be serious. It can look like very serious and horrible. So if you're a practitioner, look at this video, watching this video, you need to know sometimes if your patient come to you, they have all the symptoms, send them away to A&E because they might have stroke or they may just anxiety. So you need to know all this. Okay, if you're on a patient page on our Facebook page, on our Instagram page, please leave down your comment and let us know that what is your anxiety attack symptoms. Right now, this live video is mainly doing for my clinic, for my patient, or if you're not a patient yet and you suffer from anxiety, you're welcome to come in our clinic and talk about how acupuncture and Chinese medicine and emotional daily practice could may help your anxiety symptom. Okay, so our phone number is 078467956. Give us a call. We have a free pre-assessment. So 078467956. So we have a free pre-assessment, or you can check down there on our website. You click it and go to our website and check out our website. All right. So your practitioner, just wait for me. I'm going to go to every morning about anxiety, and then we're going to talk about how acupuncture can help anxiety. We're going to talk about how I use emotional daily practice to help anxiety. And this emotional daily practice technique, it can use for everyone, as a patient watching this video or a practitioner. Okay, so keep following me, and remember to subscribe my YouTube channel, and keep following, and I'll let you know how we use emotional daily practice for anxiety attack. Stay awesome, and I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Very noisy, isn't it? Because we have a builder out there. Hi Amida. Wow, very nice. Hi Veronica, thank you for supporting.